today, broadcasting to you from my house. Just wanted to touch base. I wanted to introduce this collaborative digital collage to you, which you'll be able to look at the presentation yourself, but I just wanted to kind of look at it with you in case, just kind of short and see if you have any questions. So really what we're doing here is we're all working together to create a piece as collaboratively as we can. So we're going to be connected through images. You're going to send me an image, then I'm going to, organize it into a Google folder. I'm going to assign an image to someone else. They'll edit it, then they'll turn it back. I'm going to take full control out of organizing the Google folder, but I do need you to add your name to the image when you're done editing it, okay? So what's really going to be required of you is that you organize the work, name it properly, edit. Please, hopefully you found some helpful tips when using the tutorials that I sent you for Photopea. So really what you need to do is when I need the edit, it's got to be in by the end of the day that I'm assigning it. I'll have a due date in Schoology, and as long as it's submitted by the end of the day, then that gives me time to get everything organized and then shoot the images back out the next morning. Make it fun. If you can't, if you're inspired by this image, you're like, ooh, this would look great with this, but I can't get a picture of it. You can use collected images if you need to, but we are changing the original format. So remember, multiple people are editing, so you don't have to do a lot. Don't feel like you have to completely overhaul the entire image. Just add something, cut something out of somewhere else, add it in, add some image adjustments to it, edit it. The reason I'm having you do this is to practice with the new editing, programs such as Photopea or Pixlr. I would recommend Photopea for this one. I found that it's a little bit more advanced and you have a little bit more control like you would with Photoshop. But we are going to be diving back into our Covering a Live project, which we kind of got, the rug was pulled out from under us when we started that. So I wanted you to get some practice under your belt and have some fun at the same time before working more independently on a project. This, I'm going to tell you, is probably one of the most fun projects that I've heard students like in this class, because they don't know what image they're going to get, and they have fun with it, and they really just get to play around. So I actually received some really cool pieces from this, and we put them in an art show, and then I had to put multiple artists on each tag so everyone got credit. This I know was a favored one. The original one was this girl just sitting on the floor, taking a picture of herself, or I think someone captured a picture of her. She was holding up her phone, and it just lent them to create something like this. This was like two different versions of the final one, and we kind of put them in this diptych together in the end because they were, look nice facing each other. This was another favored one. So really all I need from you to get us started is I need a picture from you. Something. It has to be original. It has to be one of your own photos. I don't care how old it is. As you can see, close-ups tend to not work as best, but with this book image, it did work. So really, make sure, and then this one was very abstract, and someone had to go ahead and they saw oh, this looks like things on a guitar, so that's where they went with that. So just as long as there's enough visual information there for someone to take it to the next step, take it to the next level, it works. So again, all I need from you today is I need a picture, original picture in the Google folder link that I'm sending to you, and just make sure your name is the title of that image, and I will rearrange, organize, and I will assign you a new image tomorrow, the one that you'll be editing. If you think this isn't something you can keep up with, because again, we're waiting on your image. So it is really something that you need to keep up with. So if you feel like you're going to have a difficult time collaborating in this, please email me individually and let me know, and maybe we can work out some alternative assignment. But like I said, this should be a fun assignment. You really don't need to spend a lot of time editing each image. It gives you something fun to do, something to explore, something to take your mind off of, the stresses of what's going on right now. So if for some reason you feel like you won't be able to do this, please let me know immediately and we can work something else out. All right, thanks and take care.